What's up, guys and gals? Bear Mask here. Today's topic, I'm on the way home from work today. It's actually a great day today. Freaking sky's blue as hell. It'd have been awesome if I could have rode today, but I ended up having to work today, so that's just how it is. Today's topic, alright, here's the deal. And the only reason this is the topic, I need to slow my eyes down. The only reason this is the topic, this is school zone, is because it's something I'm running into while I'm trying to sell the Bergman and the hyosung. Actually, I think I have a buyer lined up. She's already been approved. It's a female. She's already been approved for her loan and everything, and she's just waiting on the check. And then she's gonna come. I doubt it'll be tomorrow. It's probably gonna be sometime next week, maybe towards the middle of the week. And she's gonna come and pick up the hyosung. So I think I have that sale in the bag. But with the Bergman, all right, here's what I'm running into. And this is something like I think a lot of people just don't understand. All right, when you're buying from somebody and they have a loan on their bike or vehicle in general, either they have a loan for that or they're using the bike as collateral on a loan. Either or, it doesn't matter. Either way, the bank has the title. And I think when people approach you and they're like, hey, I'd like to buy your Bergman or something, because I've had several people do this, and as soon as I say bank, they book it. They're gone. But I'm going to explain the difference between the two things, because I think a lot of people get confused with this. It's okay to buy a bike from somebody who's the bank has the title. Because let me explain how it works. I know this how it works because I've done it several times. I did it on the Vespa. I did it on a couple other bikes that I've sold in the past that I had. I used as collateral on a loan. All right, and the bank had the title. So here's how it works. There's two different ways. Either A, you say, I'd like to buy your Bergman, in my case, and I say, okay, I'd like you to take over payments. Well, that scares them off because all of a sudden they feel like, wait a second, I'm paying for something, I'm not going to have the title, yada, yada, yada. In that case, yeah, that's true. That's absolutely true. But most of the time, here's what people mean when they say the bank has the title. They're saying if you have the cash or you want to take out a loan for the cash or whatever, and you come to buy my bike and the bank has the title because I have it as collateral, all that's going to take place, there's no, just to cut through all the confusion, here's what's going to take place. You're going to show up, you'll look at the bike and everything, if you agree you like it, you and that person will just go to their bank real quick. It'll take 10-15 minutes at the most. You go to the bank and you say, hey bank, this person's buying my bike for the amount of money that I owe on the loan. In other words, they're buying out the loan. So let's say $3,000, for example. Let's say you owe $3,000 exactly. That's your payoff on your loan, and you're listing your bike for $3,000. Man, that shadow makes my eyes look all weird, whatever. And they show up with $3,000 cash. It doesn't matter how they got it. Maybe it's cash. Maybe they went and took a loan out and got $3,000 cash, and they plan on using the bike for collateral on their loan, whatever. It doesn't matter. They show up with $3,000 cash. All right, we go to the bank. I take the $3,000 cash. You sit down with your loan officer right there. All three of you, the buyer and the loan officer. They pay you the cash. You hand the cash to the bank right there in front of them. The bank will write a bill of sale, an official from the bank, not from you, from the bank. The bank will write an official bill of sale of that motorcycle to that person. At that point, I no longer own the motorcycle. You own the motorcycle. And you may say, okay, well, what's next? I don't get the title immediately because they have to print out a new title and all that stuff. That's correct. You won't get the title immediately. But this is where I think people get caught up and scared about it. Here's what's going to happen. The bank will, because these days titles are kept in electronic form. They're not printed till, they're ready to be printed. So the bank will remove it as collateral and then print out a new title. All right, the person will have already left, and if you're the buyer, you buy the bike, you get the bill of sale, you get the bike, you take it home. Then what will happen from that point on is the bank will receive the physical paper title. They'll call you, the original owner, and say, hey, the title's here, come in, sign it over. They'll already fill it out with all the information and everything. They're not going to hand me the title back because it's not my motorcycle anymore. It's your motorcycle. So they'll present me the back of the title with all your information already written on it, and then they'll ask me to sign it. I don't even get to hold the title. I hold the clipboard, I sign the title, they take the title back, the bank folds the title up, sticks it in an envelope, and mails it directly to you from the bank. So, you know, maybe that'll help straighten up some fear that people have of like, well, sorry about that, I got cut off, a phone call came in, but if all you're gonna do is write me a bill of sale and send me home with the bike, and I don't have the physical title, well, you just steal the title and I don't own the bike, and then you'll just report it stolen, blah, blah, blah. That's what people fear. But understand that when you're dealing with the bank is going to do the professional courtesy to you, the new buyer, to not give the title back to the person that had it before, because it's no longer there, and the bank doesn't want to be responsible for that. So you'll go home with the bike, you'll go home with an official bill of sale from the bank. The bank will call me in when the title comes in. I'll sign the title. The title will get put in an envelope from the bank, and they'll overnight the title to the new owner. So, you know, just to clear it up, you know, there's no need to be afraid to buy a motorcycle from someone if they say, I have it as collateral on a loan. Or trade, because a lot of banks, my bank included, will allow me to swap collateral on the loan. So if I have a bike and you want to trade me something of equal value, that's fine. It's still the same process. We go to the bank, you bring your title, I hand the bank your title, they give you a bill of sale, and then they'll call me in when the title's done. I'll sign it, they'll put it in an envelope, and the bank will mail it to you. It's the same scenarios, or the same outcome. Normally, because I've kept in touch with some people when I sell like that, and I say, well, you know, how fast did you get the title? Normally it's 5 to 7 days. Maybe 10 at the most sometimes, overall. From the moment you show up to my residence to buy the bike, it's anywhere between 5 to 10 days, and you have the physical title in your hand. So that's just, you know, I hope that clears up for some of you guys that are wondering, you know, or afraid to buy a bike from someone who says that they have it as collateral on a loan or something like that. Because I'm running into that with a Bergman. Some people understand it. They've done it before. It's no problem. They're like, sure, I don't know if I want to do it, and even trade, whatever, that kind of thing. But a lot of people, they hear bank and that they're booking. They're gone immediately. They don't have anything to do with it because they don't understand the process. They feel like it's some type of scam. Like, what do you mean? I get a bill of sale and I don't get a title and all this stuff, blah blah blah. So I hope that clears it up. If you guys have any questions and stuff, feel free to ask them below. Leave any questions, comments, all that good stuff. And I'll see you guys in the next video. I don't know if I'm going to be motovlogging on the Hyosung ever again, because I do have a buyer lined up, and I don't, you know, I've already cleaned it up, all that stuff, got it ready for her, because she was supposed to come tomorrow, but then she wasn't able to make it tomorrow, and so it might be towards the middle of next week. So I don't want to put any miles on it, all this stuff. We've agreed on a price, all this stuff based on what the miles are currently at and all that. So that's that. But I'll see you guys in the next one. I've just been super busy with work lately, and trying to figure out what the next bike I'm going to go to is. I found a couple of good ones. I found a really good V-Strom down in Pensacola that I may jump on, or I may jump on an FJR 1300 or an ST 1300. So I don't know. We'll see. But I'll catch you guys in the next one. Have a good one. Mirror Mask out. As always, peace.